What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. I want to talk to you today about Phillips Brothers holsters. They're making pretty good holsters over there, and I had a viewer who actually got a holster over there and told me, hey, they're making good holsters over there, you should check them out. So I went over there, talked to them, and I got this holster here, and here I am reviewing it right now. Now definitely they take a little bit different look at holsters, and you can definitely see that by the way that they make their holsters. You can see it has kind of a V shape to it, and the cuts and everything are definitely different than some you've seen on the market. Now the thing you're going to notice is there is really good definition with everything on the holster, particularly up here, which I'm not actually positively sure where that comes from. This little button right here, but neither here nor there. You know, as you could hear there, it actually goes in and clicks in. It has a, I wouldn't say robust, but it has definitely some retention to it. It's a little bit stronger than some. That's definitely the case there. But as you can see, you know, as you go in, it clicks into place. And it actually comes out of battery if you, you know, push it all the way in. You can hear that. So I think that's one thing that can be worked on a little bit. As far as, you know, drawing the gun out, having it clicked in like that and such does not really affect you, you know, grabbing the gun, drawing the gun out at all. You know, if you're looking for, you know, retention, you know, it's something you can talk to with the maker of the holster. You know, I didn't say anything about retention to my knowledge, and this is how it came. So it seems as though they are on a little bit more of the tighter side. You know, it's still usable, obviously, compared to some things I've been sent, but you know, if you're looking for a little bit lighter tension, maybe tell them, hey, if you just lighten up the tension a smidge, you know, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, as far as, you know, the finish and the quality on this holster, I think it's pretty good. They don't go through and melt the edges or anything like you'll see with some companies. They do go through and, you know, polish the edges. But in my opinion, when it comes to a outside the waistband, I think that's all wasted time. I don't really see the need for, you know, polishing the edges all nice and all that, because you know, it's outside the waistband. It's going to be used in that capacity, and you know, on top of that, it's outside the waistband and it's shiny. You don't need that kind of stuff on the outside the waistband, in my opinion. You know, you will you'll hear some people in the industry be like, oh, you gotta polish this to make it look like glass and all this stuff. You know what, outside the waistband, it's a complete waste of time, in my opinion. But they do go through and they do polish it. You know, I think a small bit of polish, you know, or you know, sanding down or whatever is needed, but I don't think you gotta sit here for, you know, 10 minutes and just, you know, and just keep going down, up and down. So that's not something I really harp on too much. Here is where I will kind of harp on it, and as you can see here, we'll go through that. And some of this is actually from me actually using the holster, so if there's any burrs or anything on the inside here, burrs, get it? If there's any burrs from, you know, that way, it's probably for me, you know, reholstering the gun. The one thing I did notice on this is you can see right there that the edge of the barrel right here actually will come in, and right before it goes in, it's going to hit right there, and it drags every single time. And it actually will, and it has to a degree of mine, which I don't care, just mentioning it to all the people who freak out about this kind of stuff. You know, it is going to wear the edge of your Glock down. Not your M&Ps so much, your 1911s, no, I'm just kidding. It's going to wear all the guns down if that's how, you know, all the holsters they make are. I'm sure, you know, it's not really a big deal to me, but to some people that might be. But, you know, if you see anything like that, it's from me, you know, reholstering the gun, etc. And let's look at the hardware here. You have rivets, which are, you know, I haven't seen anyone do better rivets than the ones I've seen here, so they're definitely doing great rivets over there, good rivet work. The hardware it's used here is nice and thick belt loops made out of Kydex, and you know, they use flathead screws, which I have no problem with. You know, flatheads are you know, in the field a lot easier to fix a flathead than it is anything else, so I don't have a problem with that. You know, when it comes to belt loops, I like them to be precise, and they definitely took the time to make sure that this is precise. You can't really have the belt loop come down in here and kind of get out of spec. Same thing over here. You know, it's a nice, precise kind of, you know, 1.75 belt loop. So I do like the belt loops on here. They're heavy duty, and they're gonna last compared to some of the other pieces of junk I've seen on the market that people try to make. And these are handmade, so good kudos to them for, you know, taking the time to, if you're going to do kydex and not purchase something to put on your holsters, they're doing good belt loop work over there. Now the one thing that I did notice, as I alluded to earlier, is right down in here. It is a different looking holster. It's a V kind of shape, and the thing right here that I don't understand is when you have the gun holstered, you know, as I come in here, because this loop is right here, this is dead space anyhow. So in my opinion, you know, from here to here, it wouldn't matter if you cut it out or if you just left that kydex there, because I can't get my finger in there anyhow. Okay, you're gonna have to be really, really tiny, or maybe a child, to actually get your finger in here all the way. So this relief cut here doesn't really do anything anyhow, you know, because when I come to get the gun, I'm not going to get in there anyhow because this belt loop's blocking it. So as far as design goes, you know, they could just keep this and bring it up here and not even worry about that. There's plenty of space, as you can see, when I have the gun here. There's plenty of space even if you did have this right here, have it come to here. Wouldn't even interfere at all. And you know, I think that's something they should take a look at doing. You know, on their end, because this almost to a degree weakens the design, because, you know, it's out here all by itself with this one little, you know, pin. You can see it flexes relatively easy compared to the other side. So that's one thing design wise I think they could improve on. As far as, you know, the bottom, they definitely, you know, they leave a hole here for drainage, which is good. And lots of different color options available over there. And overall, you know, it's a relatively good holster. If you're looking to, you know, pick up a holster for a relatively competitive price, I think Phillips Brothers is going to do what you need. And they were very helpful as far as what I was looking to do. And I told them what I needed. They got it right out. And really pretty impressed with this holster here. You know, if you're tired of the big box stores who are out there, you know, taking lots of time to get holsters ready for you, get them out to you, this might be a company you want to look at. I think that you wouldn't be let down if you were to get a holster from them. I do recommend though that you that they don't do this anymore, because in the long run it's going to create a weak point right here for the belt loop that's right here. And I think we could just get away from that and just bring it up here. And I think, you know, with that and a little bit, you know, just a little bit less tension on the retention, a little bit less retention. I think this would be a really, you know, put together holster. I'm really happy with the one I got here. This is like a shadow gray. I asked them for it, they didn't have it in stock, and they got it for me. So, you know, if you're looking for getting, you know, customized with the colors or whatever, they'll definitely help you there as well. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you have worked with Phillips Brothers, go ahead and put it in the comments section down below. Or better yet, make a video response by making a video and then telling everyone, because you can't make video responses, so you're going to have to just tell the person, hey person, I made a video response, because I can't make video responses anymore because YouTube sucks. Just kidding. Actually, I'm not. But if you want to do that, you can do that too. But if you guys got any questions, let me know. Till next time, later. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. Dinner was good earlier.